Hello everyone, I am Itiona Scott, the founder of Essie Marie's Heart Healthy Deliciousness. Today we are in the Essie's kitchen and we are preparing an amazing Thanksgiving meal. It is delicious, it is healthy, and it is a soul food meal prepared right here in the Essie's kitchen, and it is prepared for you. So first up, we have our delicious homemade dressing. We have an awesome low-carb cauliflower mac and cheese that is an amazing crowd pleaser. I mean, we have our delicious shrimp with jalapeno and pepper jack with turkey bacon, and we also have an amazing apple cranberry salad and our delicious cinnamon butter yams. So first up, we have our delicious dressing, and we're going to start with a fresh cornbread. You can also find the recipes at essieMaries.com, and they will be listed here on this site as well. So you want to make the delicious dressing, and you're going to just make it like a regular cornbread. You start off with the amazing cornbread. You're going to put that here into a mixing bowl. So if you prepare this as according to the directions that we will give you on the site here, you're just going to put your cornbread here into the mixing bowl. And then you want to make sure that you add some delicious melody of peppers. We have red, we have yellow, we have green. We also have a little red onion that is already pre-cut. So pretty much you're gonna just want to take your knife, or if you have a food processor, however you like to cut up your veggies, you can take them, put them into your food processor, or if you're going to do it manually, you can cut it here on your cutting board, your bell peppers, any flavors that you like. I like them all, so I do the red, green, and yellow. You know, so we've already pre-prepped them. I'm just showing you guys that you can kind of do these at home. This is like an amazing addition to your dressing. So you're going to add those here to your cornbread. We have the red, the orange, the yellow, and we also have some red onion, if you can see that. So you're going to add all of those to your bowl, however much you like. You know, you don't have to add them all, but just to your liking. They will cook down as you bake your dressing in the oven after everything is combined here. So then you're going to add some fresh garlic, just however much you like. I just put maybe about a half a teaspoon here, and incorporate that into all of your veggies and your cornbread mixture. And then of course the important part, you want to keep it low in sodium. So we use a mineralized sea salt that is really good for you as far as your health, as well as salting up your food. It's not iodized. All the mineral properties are still here, which is amazing for your health. So not just sea salt, but pink Himalayan sea salt. That's what you want to get. So then of course we're going to add like a little bit of onion powder, maybe about a teaspoon, a little bit of garlic powder, another teaspoon. It depends on the amount that you're making, that you would need to add more and more and more depending on the size of your party. So we're also going to add, of course, our delicious sage. What's a dressing without sage? I like to go a little heavy with that because that's my favorite. And you're just going to incorporate all those seasonings and herbs into the mixture. So now we have our melody of peppers, our red onion, our garlic, all of our different herbs and spices. All are combined here into this mixing bowl. You want to make sure that everything's blended up pretty nicely. When you're in your kitchen by yourself, you can kind of get really into it with some good plastic gloves and just really mince it up. And then also you want to add, that is so important, 2 cups of low sodium or unsalted chicken broth. That is going to moisten up the cornbread and get everything nice and moist and ready for your baking dish. If you guys could smell this, it's amazing. Like, I'm ready to eat it like right off the spoon. When I was a child and my mom used to make these amazing home dishes, I would always be like the side chick. Like, seriously, like get the mixing bowl or the spoon or whatever she had, because the flavors were amazing and I wanted to eat it before it was cooked. So definitely don't be afraid to pass those spoons off to your little ones. So once you have everything incorporated, mixed up very nicely with your veggies, your red, your yellow, your green pepper, your red onion, your garlic, and all your herbs and spices, you want to take that mixture along with also your broth and your sage and add it to your pan that you're going to put into a 350-degree oven. So we are going to put all of that here. If you guys could smell this. Seriously, I eat raw cornbread. Don't tell nobody. Seriously. So this looks amazing. So we are going to go ahead and put it into a 350-degree oven for about maybe 30 to 45 minutes. Hello guys, I am back. So now the dressing is into the oven and we're going to move on to our next dish. How many of you love mac and cheese but be guilty when you eat it? Me. So today we're going to make a guilt-free mac and cheese, okay? We are going to do it the cauliflower way, not the pasta way, okay? So we are going to start with our cauliflower. We have already prepared this cauliflower, so it's already pre-boiled in some low sodium chicken broth, okay? So we have the cauliflower here. All you need to do is go ahead and incorporate your delicious herbs and spices at this point, which we have a little bit of garlic. We're gonna put about a tablespoon of that. A little bit of our onion powder, about 2 tablespoons of that. A little bit of our garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of that. And of course, you know I have to have me a little black pepper when it comes to some mac and cheese. So we're gonna put about a half a tablespoon of that. And a little bit of our pink Himalayan sea salt. Smells so delicious. So we have all our herbs and spices in here. I am an onion girl, like seriously. I'm not gonna put the regular white and red onion, but I'm gonna chop up some delicious green onions here into this dish, because for me, when I have that inside of a mashed potato or mac and cheese, it just makes the dish a whole lot better. So I am chopping some of that up here onto our cutting board, about a cup or so, and we're going to incorporate it here into our cauliflower. So at this point, I just want to give it like a gentle mash to make sure that everything's getting incorporated. This is an old school masher. I know you guys are familiar with that. I know everyone is not using a food processor these days. So we are putting everything in here together. And then we're going to add the delicious low-fat cheese. We have a Kobe Jack here that is low-fat. We have our delicious oat milk, about a cup here, just to give it a little bit of more creaminess to the dish. And we also have a low-fat cream cheese. Philadelphia cream cheese, that is. And we're going to add maybe about 2 tablespoons here. It depends on the amount of guests that you're having to the amount of ingredients you would need. And of course, our vegan butter. I like to incorporate about another tablespoon of that into the dish, just to give it some more creaminess. So once all that is in there, we're going to incorporate everything into the cauliflower. And you can give it some more mashing if you like. Personally, I like the chunks in mine. So once you have everything incorporated together, you are going to take all the ingredients here and put it into your casserole dish that you are going to put into a 350-degree oven and let it bake for about 30 to 45 minutes. You can see all the cheese and onions in this dish. But once it is into the oven and it is nicely incorporated and the heat has impacted it, it will all just melt right into it, okay? So we're going to put this into the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes. Hello guys, I am back. So now it is time for us to prepare our delicious Cornish hens. We've already prepared our cauliflower mac and our delicious heart healthy dressing. So right now we are going to bring in our Cornish hens, which has already been pre-washed, cleaned, and ready to be dressed, okay? We have a medley of Italian herbs that we put here on our little Cornish babies, I call them. Oregano, thyme, little basil, and of course the Essie Marie's lemonette. So these little babies have already been herbed up with all our spices and our delicious Essie Marie's lemonette. All you need to do, you don't need to add anything else. All the flavors in here, all the oils in here, heart healthy oils, as well as the herbs that we added. And we're going to put these into about a 400-degree oven for about an hour, hour and a half as they nicely bake into the oven. So next up, we're going to start working on our delicious Brussels sprouts. Now this one here is definitely a crowd pleaser. You can get some delicious Brussels sprouts from your local market. Bring them home, wash them up, cut off the tips. After you wash them, of course. Cut those tips off. And of course you want to slice them in half. Actually, I'm going to use my cutting board because these are some extreme sprouts. They're not your typical sprout where they're small. These are really like so, like that. You're gonna put a little bit of our delicious, heart healthy, pink Himalayan sea salt onto them. And you're gonna take them and put them into the steamer for about 5 to 6 minutes. And place these delicious sprouts into the steamer. We are going to allow these to steam for about maybe 5 to 7 minutes so they can soften up. They are nicely steaming in here. Let them steam there for about 5 to 7. Okay guys, so continuing on with our Brussels sprouts, we're going to need to prep our turkey bacon. So we're going to need to grab our kitchen shears here so we can prep this bacon for the heart healthy deliciousness that is about to take place. You hear me? Like seriously, like this one is a crowd pleaser. Who like Brussels sprouts out there? So what you're going to do is take your kitchen shears, take your turkey bacon, because sometimes it's just a little bit too wide. So I like to slice it so that it's thinner, like so. You know, they only give you about 6 to 8 pieces in a pack. But you can take your kitchen shears and just slice them like so. You can also dice them like so, okay? So easy with the shears. I love my kitchen shears. They are so versatile. I only use them for food, so they are clean and sterilized. Make sure you do that at home. Don't be using them for packages and everything else, just only in the kitchen. So now we have some nice diced turkey bacon, okay? See? So we're gonna take that with our delicious, heart healthy Essie Marie's basil balsamic, and we're gonna go over to our prep area here. So our delicious Essie Marie's basil balsamic is key to this dish to candy these amazing sprouts. So you're going to take your turkey bacon and put it into the basil balsamic here and let that all sizzle up and sear up for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes on a medium heat. Let that sizzle up here. You're going to start seeing it sizzle, sizzle. If you guys could smell these sprouts, oh my God, they smell so good. I'm gonna take them out now because I don't want them to be too soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove them from the steam here and get them out whole. I don't want them to break up. And I don't want them to be too soft. So I'm gonna take them out. They are waiting to go into the dish with the turkey bacon and the basil balsamic so that they can candy on with those. So this one here is definitely a crowd pleaser, something different, something unique your guests would not expect. You can put a little bit of your sea salt onto here, your pink Himalayan sea salt. Just a little bit, you don't need a lot. To season those sprouts up just nicely. And you're gonna take them and place them face down into the bacon and balsamic sauce. And you're gonna allow them to simmer up here for about maybe 10 to 12 minutes. Face down, and you just want to let them sear up nicely into all that heart healthy delicious flavor. If you guys could smell this, it's amazing. Smells amazing. Make these delicious sprouts out, guys. Your guests are in for a real treat with these. Look at that. Oh my God. especially when you can do amazing things like this with adding turkey bacon, a little Parmesan cheese. Like, this is like the game changer with that basic Sonic. It is so delicious. Look at that. Your guests are in for a real treat. Okay guys, we got those sprouts out with our turkey bacon. We have started sprinkling our Kobe Jack cheese onto these. I'm gonna put a little bit more just so that they can be nicely covered. And we'll let them sit and wait for our guests. So now we're gonna move on to our delicious sweet potato yams, okay? So seriously, we're gonna take some yams, make sure they're washed off nicely. Make sure you oil them up really nicely with some olive oil. You're gonna take about a capful, maybe a half a capful for each one. Like I always talk about the extra virgin olive oil. And the reason I say that is because people think olive oil is just olive oil. It's not. The extra virgin olive oil maintains all its properties in there, which is so healthy for you. Olive oil is just olive oil. You might as well just buy cheap vegetable oil if you're going to get regular olive oil. But the extra virgin olive oil maintains all its properties from the olives, which are so good and heart healthy for you. So we're going to take those yams and we are going to put them into some little foil pockets, okay? We're going to even have 3. I like to do them separately. I don't want to pocket them up all together. I like to do each yam in their own pocket. And you're going to take them, wrap them in their foil here, their own little packet. You can put them on a nice little baking dish, or you can just take them just like so and put them into your oven. Place them right here into your oven. So now we're gonna prepare our delicious shrimp with some amazing jalapeno and pepper jack cheese. Your jumbo shrimp, which we have a few here, and we've already cleaned, but you need to devein them. And when I say that, you need to take your knife and butterfly them down the middle. Make sure they are clean. Make sure they are nicely butterflied because they are going to be stuffed with some heart healthy deliciousness, okay? We have pepper jack, we have jalapeno, and turkey bacon that we are going to stuff these little guys with, okay? So you want to make sure that it's opened up nicely. So you're going to take your jalapeno, slice it up. Put a nice little thin slice here in the middle of your shrimp. After you butterfly it, you're gonna put your pepper jack slices in with the shrimp and the jalapeno. After you slice it up, make sure you get fat-free or low fat. You're gonna take your shrimp, cover it up here. Okay guys, so we have our jumbo shrimp here with some jalapeno, pepper jack, wrapped with our turkey bacon. We have a little toothpick to secure everything in place to make sure that everything stays together. We are going to grab our Essie Marie's basil balsamic. Which is adding all the flavor to this amazing dish, okay? Your guests will be so amazed at this delicious flavor. Okay guys, I think we are almost done. Like seriously, all our delicious meals are almost complete. Thanksgiving is one of the best holidays there is. You can definitely please your family and your friends with some amazing dishes that you've come up with throughout the year. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and helping us to prepare these healthy soul food recipe ideas that you guys can incorporate with your family and friends this holiday season. We have prepared our cauliflower mac and cheese that is such a delicious healthy option, replacing that heavy laden pasta with the cauliflower. We also prepared our citrus herb Cornish hens with our heart healthy dressing with the low sodium broth switched out for the heavy sodium broth. We also have the turkey bacon wrapped stuffed shrimp with the pepper jack cheese and the jalapeno slices inside. So your family is going to be sure to enjoy these dishes. You can find the recipes on the AARP site as well as the Essie Marie site. Well, we've shown you what we can do. Now you need to do it for your friends and family. And bye for now. I'm about to eat.